From my time in cryptocurrency, I've honestly heard people say dozens, if not hundreds of things about the space that piqued my interest. They caused me to want to delve deeper into the subject and learn more. But not many one-off comments have stuck with me over the years, more than one I heard from a news article a while back. This article was talking about crypto from the perspective of being a financial advisor, and the individual writing the article likened the act of investing into cryptocurrencies to the idea of buying a lottery ticket. After reading that, I was curious. The article was obviously biased against crypto, and if you know me, I definitely don't hold that viewpoint. But that was over a year ago, and the thought of people out there truly thinking that if you choose to get involved with crypto, that you might as well be playing the lottery, still pops into my mind every so often. This is My Bitcoin Expert, a place where the crypto community can connect through crypto-related topics broken down in a way that's simple and easy to understand. In this video, we're going to be answering these questions. Is buying cryptocurrency really the same as buying a lottery ticket? And if not, which one is better? According to the US Census Bureau, in the year 2017, the US received a whopping $71 billion in revenue from the purchase of lottery tickets by participants. Yeah, $71 billion. It can be difficult to find accurate global statistics, so we're going to be using the US for our stats today. During that same year, 2017, the Bureau of Labor Statistics stated that the average spend on lottery tickets in the United States was $69 per month. Nice. If we do the simple math, for 1 year, 69 times 12 equals 828, which means that for those who spend on lottery tickets, they spend an average of $828 per year. We will be using that number as the amount of money we put in or invested during the past year in each category, and we'll be looking to find out just where exactly do we have the best chance at striking it rich, retiring early, and going off to live on an island for the rest of our days. Let's talk about hitting it big. Would you have been better off playing the lottery or cryptocurrency in 2021? Let's start with the lottery. Powerball, the largest lottery in the US, boasts chances of winning in around the 1 in 292 million ballpark. In 2021, the grand prize jackpot was won 6 times for a total of $2 billion. If you had won the jackpot in 2021, you could have expected to walk away with an average jackpot size of $333 million. Mega Millions, the second largest lottery in the US, will offer you a 1 in 302 million chance of winning its jackpot, which was also won 6 times in 2021, with a higher than usual average jackpot size of $368 million. If we hop borders, we can get an idea of the odds in other countries as well. In the UK, the National Lottery works a little differently to give you a much better chance at winning a couple hundred or a few thousand pounds sterling. It doesn't work its way up to large numbers the same way that lotteries in the US do, but in 2021, the grand prize jackpot was won 9 times, with an average jackpot size of £9.4 million. When converted to USD, totals $12.41 million. A smaller amount, sure, but at a 1 in 45 million chance of winning, it's nothing to scoff at. Better yet, if you participate in the largest lottery in Canada, Lotto 649, you can take advantage of an enticing 1 in 14 million chance of walking away with an average jackpot of 11.8 million Canadian dollars, converted totaling 9.36 million US dollars, which was won 25 times in 2021. Whew, that's a lot of stats. Are you still with me? Okay, good. Well, we want to hit it big, right? And our stats are for the US, so let's compare using the number 1 US Powerball lottery. Winning that juicy 333 million average lottery jackpot would have been pretty nice last year, but let's consider the odds. At 1 in 292 million, the odds are, let's just say, they could be better. Think of it this way. Sports stadiums, on the larger side, are built to be able to seat anywhere from 60 to 80,000 people on average. So picture one of the largest stadiums you've ever been in. Now imagine, and I'll wait a second, imagine all of those people sitting in that stadium in front of you and around you. If there was a raffle, and everyone was entered in, would you realistically be hopeful that your number would be picked? Out of everyone there. Now, multiply the people in that stadium by just over 3,600 times. That's 3,600 stadiums full of 80,000 people. For each individual person in your stadium, there's 3,600 more, and each of them are entered into the same raffle as you. Once again, out of the 3,600 stadiums packed to the brim, do you think that your ticket will be drawn? You might be wondering, what do stadiums and raffle tickets have to do with anything? Well, this is the equivalent to your chance at winning the Powerball jackpot. Of course, someone has to win, and that person will be a human being, and the lottery companies will no doubt film them and post it on their sites claiming, "This could be you." But will it be? Sorry to break it to you, but probably not. Let's not forget why we're here though. We want to compare the idea behind striking it rich by playing the lottery or finding a gold mine within the crypto market, for educational purposes, of course. Now that we've covered the lottery, let's check out cryptocurrency. The largest gainer at the end of the year for the year 2021, according to CoinMarketCap, out of the coins who finished the year at a rank between 1 and 100, was Gala. Within 2021, at its all-time low to its all-time high, all within the same year, Gala achieved 310,000% gains, or a 3,100x. This means that every dollar invested in at its low in 2021 would have equaled $3,100 at its falling peak that same year. For coins between rank 101 and 200, SeekVR stood out with its performance of 61,000%, or 610x gains. And for coins between rank 201 and 300, the winner was AnySwap, with a gain of 21,500%, or 215x. Not too shabby. I evaluated lower rank coins as well, but none compared. These three were at the top in their respective numerical rankings, and coincidentally, the best performers out of all top 300 cryptocurrencies. Now for our odds. When we consider the chances of choosing one of these coins, we have to consider that all of them were outside the top 300 to begin with, and that's why they had so much room for growth. Therefore, we can't say it's a 1 in 300 chance. We'll have to go further and consider all of the cryptocurrencies in the market. But before we do, I'd like to take a second and thank you for watching. If you're enjoying the video, feel free to give it a like. While you spend the second it takes to do so, the me that spent hours working on this and skipped going out this weekend to bring you this content, thanks you. Now, let's continue. I'd like to summarize the data we've received so far with both lotteries and cryptocurrency so that we can make an equal comparison. Let's simplify this example further by averaging things down and giving us one chance to play in each category. Beginning with the lottery, we'll be using the average yearly spend of $828 that we found from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and then we'll also use a conservative ticket price of $2 per Powerball ticket. Our $828 now gives us 414 tickets. In reality, every outcome is independent of the others, so no matter how many tickets you have, your individual chance stays the same. But we can get a rough idea of how we might do with the tickets we've bought. If we had played all 414 tickets, we would have improved our chances from 1 in 292 million to a 1 in 705,000 chance at winning the US Powerball lottery in 2021 and walking away with an astounding $333 million. For better odds, we could have even participated in Canada's Lotto 649 at $3 Canadian per ticket, getting us 350 tickets. In doing so, while still playing the lottery with a chance to strike it big, we would have improved our odds of winning the average $11.8 million Canadian dollar jackpot to 1 in 40,000. If you had chosen to play the crypto market instead of lottery tickets, you would have had to have chosen between one of the 8,200 coins that were listed on CoinMarketCap as of January 1st, 2021, effectively giving you a 1 in 8,200 chance at making the highest return possible of 3,100xing your money. Playing with that same $828 would have netted you a tidy sum of $2.5 million in 2021. After all of that, it looks like it comes down to a 1 in 705,000 chance of winning $333 million, a 1 in 40,000 chance of winning 11.8 million Canadian or 9.36 million US dollars, and a 1 in 8,200 chance of making $2.5 million after 3,100xing your money. The amounts vary wildly, and so do the chances, but in the end, I think what it comes down to is what your goals are. Do you need millions upon millions, but don't care if the chance is extraordinarily small? Or would you be happy with a smaller amount and a much better chance at multiplying whatever sum of money you currently have? Or are you somewhere in between? That's a choice you have to make for yourself, but considering the type of channel that I am, I have to remind you that you should never YOLO your money into cryptocurrency by treating it as a lottery. Make sure you improve your chances by slowing down and taking a second to learn and research where you put your money. With that, you could easily cut the odds in half, something you can never do with the lottery unless, I guess, you spend more money. In fact, as a side note, I actually did participate in an ICO for one of the 3 cryptocurrencies that were mentioned in this video. I'm not going to say which, although you could probably find out. It's just further proof that this is very achievable. Lastly, as a bonus, let's look at what would happen if you were to play it safer and not chase the big jackpots. What if you were to spend your $828 on other forms of lottery, such as scratch tickets? And what if you were to not YOLO your entire budget into crypto, but instead make the safest play and bet everything on Bitcoin instead. The chance of winning on scratch tickets is much higher, but as a trade off, the payout is also lower. Just like with Bitcoin, it's more established and less volatile than other cryptocurrencies, meaning it's not likely to disappear, but also not likely to provide as insane returns either. I'll link a study done by LendEDU in the description. They go deeper into testing out the ROI of scratch tickets, but for now, I'll reference a study done by Bloomberg Research. According to their results, the average lottery player loses about 40 cents for every dollar that they play. Using this study in our analysis would mean that having started with an average yearly spend of a lottery player at $828, by the end of the year, on average, playing scratch tickets, you would finish up with a balance of $497. In other words, losing $331 or 40% of your starting value. Bitcoin, on the other hand, began 2021 at $29,000 and ended it at $47,000. An $828 investment at the start of the year would have resulted in a balance of $1,342 at the end of the year, an increase of $514 or 62%. That being said, Bitcoin's yearly return varies quite substantially and most likely will slowly decrease as it grows. Though, if you were to take the average return between the last 4 years, 2018 to 2022, it's at about roughly 80 to 90% per year. So the choice is yours. I've finally done the analysis I've been thinking about for a while now, and when I ask myself, am I surprised with the results? The answer is definitely a no. If you're someone who's purely looking to make a gamble with your hard earned money and the choice is between the lottery and cryptocurrency, well, let's just say I'd pick crypto every day of the week. The payouts might not be in the hundreds of millions, but the chances of winning are ever more in your favor. Sure, scratch tickets might be more fun, but have you tried hanging out on crypto YouTube or even Telegram for a year? Now that'll get you going. Anyway, that's all I have for you now. Thank you very much for spending a video's length of your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.